Now before I start this video, yes, I did hate summer school. It was literally the worst thing anyone can ever imagine. This is not a drill. This summer school was the worst thing that has happened in my entirety of life. Do you know what happened? Oh, I'm gonna tell you. So guess what? On the first day, my teacher was like, "Hey guys, so I was thinking that we are going to do some games." And I was like, "Oh, some games. Okay, that's always nice." There was one thing that has always bothered me. You should never trust teachers with games. So when she said that that we're going to play some games, guys, she was thinking of math games, and I know some of you nerds, no offense, are like, "Oh, math games are always fun." Well, that's depending on the opinion. I think math games are total nightmare. This game was about math. If you do math, you get points, and what happens when you get points? What, teacher? You get nothing. And what always bothered me is that teachers just always kind of, like, when you don't even raise your hand, you're just like sitting down, not knowing the answer, and then they just call on you. "Mr.MataFilms, what is the answer to this question?" I didn't raise my hand. I know, but do it anyway. If I didn't raise my hand, then I wouldn't know how to do it exactly. Well, let me teach you. And then it would be like 20 minutes of teaching them, like, "Oh my gosh." And I'm like, "Oh my freaking God." This is the most annoying thing. The summer school teacher had brought us a paper, and everybody thought it was like, "Oh, hey, this is a paper." And then when we came back to school, she said, "Did you return your homework today?" And I was like, and I was thinking in my head, what homework? And then nobody knew what she was talking about, and then and then she started like saying stuff about like, "Oh, you guys are such idiots. You didn't know anything about math." And people didn't know what she was freaking talking about. She was blabbering on about how we should have been more responsible. And then one kid perked up like, "You didn't answer the freaking question, teacher." And then she immediately sent him to the principal's office. No, but seriously though, this math teacher was the worst. I think it was like first period teacher or something. And she had everything against me. And I mean everything. So this one time I wrote fart on my paper, and I was like, "Oh, okay, I just wrote fart. That's amazing." And then guess what? She looked at my paper and she was like, "Why did you write fart on that?" And then I said, I don't know, fart is not really a bad word." "Hey, it is a bad word. Stop lying to me." But I'm not lying. You see? You're freaking crazy, teacher. And then she gave me a lecture about how I shouldn't write bad words on the paper, even though I specifically just wrote fart. And then I was like, "I just wrote fart. It's not that big of a word." "Yeah, it is." Even though she saw another kid writing butt on his paper, and she didn't complain about it at all. She was like, "Okay, I'ma go now." And the thing that annoyed me most about this teacher is that she is a total freaking jerky jerk. So basically, we were doing the same math that we did in 5th grade. So my whole entire 2 weeks of summer school, wasting off my summer just to learn the exact same things I've already knew. And then in the last day, she taught us she taught us one thing that we didn't know. One thing out of the whole entirety of those 2 weeks. And I'm mad.
Subscribe or else I will shove some freaking nuggets down your throat and some freaking cake down your throat. Okay, there's me peacing out. Okay, subscribe. Everybody like and subscribe, comment and subscribe, or else I will shove nuggets down your throat once again. And I will see y'all guys in the next video.